Hey guys, it's day 21 of 100 days of DSA challenge, and today's video is going to be in English. Please comment if you want the next videos to be in Hindi. Okay, so the question is that we are given n repeated elements in size to an array. So the reason I picked this question up is because it is pretty easy, and as you saw, the code is pretty small too. But this question makes you think logically. Okay, so this question has a hidden meaning, and once you understand that, this question is pretty simple. So let's read the conditions. You are given an integer array nums with the following properties. So there's an array nums and it has the properties that nums length is 2n. Okay, so it basically says the nums length is even and it is a multiple of n. And the nums contain n plus 1 unique elements. And exactly one element of nums is repeated n times. Okay, so what does this line mean? This means that if the array is of size 4, then only one element is repeated twice. Okay, but now I want you to think that what this question really means. So the whole trick in this question is this line. It says that nums contains n plus 1 unique elements. Now what does this mean? Now you might be thinking that okay, it might be a valid input that if the question was like 1 1 and then 2 2 2 and 3. Okay, so here the n is 6. There are 6 elements. Sorry, n times 2 is 6, right? That means the n would be 3. Okay, so then you would be saying that okay, here I see that these elements are repeated twice, and then these are the elements which are repeated like n times, and then there's this different element. But this input would not be valid. Why? Because our question clearly mentions that nums contains n plus 1 unique elements. That means that it must contain 4 unique elements in this case. But how many unique elements are there? 3. So now what does this mean? This means that only the element which is repeated n times, that is 2 in this case, only this element can be repeated. All the other elements are unique. Okay, so all the other possible elements are unique. Did you understand that? So no other elements can repeat except the one which we have to find. So now what we can simply do is we can return the first element that is repeated in an array, and that is pretty simple. We can simply take a hash map and we can have here the key would be the number, and here it would be its count. Okay, so each time I encounter a new number, so now in this case a valid input would be like say 4. Okay, because now there are 4 unique elements in this. So now 1 comes, I say 1 is stored in this, and then it has count 1. Then 4 comes, count 1. 2 comes, count 1. 2 comes, and that count becomes 2. And what would I do? As soon as I get the first repeated element, that means as soon as my count becomes 2, or I can say my count is greater than 1, as soon as that happens, I will simply return the number. Alright, and that is it. That's literally it. What did I take? An unordered map, a hash map, named it MP, integer comma integer type, and I did it through the array for num in nums, map num plus plus, basically increasing the frequency, the count. And here if the num is greater than 1, we simply return num, and we return -1. Now this -1 will never get executed because we are, I think, guaranteed that we'll get an answer. So this won't happen. So that's it guys. I hope you liked the video, and as you could see that this was accepted. So thanks for watching.